All right, let's start the makeup look. I've never shared this with anybody. I just kind of do it naturally. So I'm just gonna go with the flow here. The first thing I do is I do a little bit of concealer. Anywhere that you have a little bit, you see how this is a little darker than here? So I just put a little bit in there. Years ago, I was in a mall somewhere when I was a teenager, and they were signing up people for elite model management. They just showed me how to do makeup, and you basically had to pay. They said you could be a model, which I couldn't. I was 5'5", and they brought you in, and they actually showed me how to do makeup, and it was my first kind of entree into that. But where I really learned how to do great makeup, I was lucky enough to work with Kevin Aquan. He was my first really professional makeup artist. Then I like to do a little bit of contour, and I take some of these darker colors in here and mix them. I don't feel like I need to just use one. A little bit above my cheekbone. Before I used to go right here in the cheekbone, but now I realize that if I do it a little bit above, it lifts the face a little more. And Kevin taught me, he's like, don't be afraid of makeup. He's like, you can always wash it off. And I go down in here. I call this the light bulb. So we darken that so it doesn't light up like, look at this chin. No. And then I take a thinner brush like this with some of the lighter colors. I do a little bit of nose contour. And then, which was an old Kevin trick, I take some of the concealer. This is a Touche Éclat concealer, which I really like. Great little pen. And then I brighten a little more there, and then down the sides of the nose again. Now this is not supposed to be lip liner. This goes around the mouth, and if you blend it right, it'll cause just a tiny bit of a shadow that makes your lips look a little bit poutier. Then I take my Chanel Vita Lumiere. I've used this for years as well, and I use 3 different shades. I use 50, 30, and I just took this off, and 20. Put a little here and 2 squirts of 30, and I take a foundation brush, and now I just start blending everywhere. I have a lot of older kind of beauty icons like Sophia Loren and Verushka, Bridget Bardot, people like that. Like I love those kind of sexy, gorgeous, siren-y looks. Now I'm taking the lighter, the 20 and the 30, and going down the light parts of my face. I take the larger foundation brush one more time, and I just kind of go over everything again, just to blend it all in. And I start going up and down the nose. As you can see, I'm already starting to look glowy, and I haven't applied any highlighter. I haven't done anything like that. It starts with your skin, and it starts with how kind of rested and happy you are, because you can put on all the makeup in the world. If you're unhappy, if your skin's not healthy, it's just gonna look like you have a bunch of makeup on top of something that's like, you can't cover it up. That's the thing you can't cover up, how you feel on the inside, how you take care of yourself. People see that. The next thing that I would do, just to define the eye just a little bit. This is a Tom Ford palette, and I take the brown because I like a very soft look. And I love playing with makeup. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love doing all kinds of makeup looks. You guys know that. You've seen me on the red carpet for years. And I just go along the top of the eye. I take the lighter color here. I feel like Bob Ross. Who's that guy who does the painting? Bob Ross. Just enough. And then I will take a little bit of the dark if I wanted to just kind of accent a little bit. I'll take a little bit of this color over here, which has a little bit of kind of like a luminescence in it. and go along the edge of what I did so it even softens it even more. So I do this. I like cream blush, especially when you get a little older. So I take a little bit of this peach one. This one I used on my last movie that I just did. This brand is Beauty Blender, and this one is Playful Peach. So I take a little bit again with my foundation brush. Take the big brush and just make sure your face matches your neck. This is a Marc Jacobs highlighter that I've just become obsessed with. I don't know if you guys noticed my nail. You know, I just gotten my nails done after my movie because I was in an action movie and I had them really short and it was like blood and dirt in them all day. And I was like, well, the minute I'm done with the movie, I'm putting on a set of tips and I'm going to do the designs and everything. And I freaking was playing charades with my family, banged into somebody and they hit my nail and ripped the nail right off. So I take a very thin brush. I would take my Serge Lutens, which I've used. I don't even know if this is continued anymore. See, this one says it goes in my purse. And I take a little bit of this bronzer, which you can see it's gone. And I just kind of reinforce the nose contour just a bit. Then I take that thin brush again and I soften. So I actually learned this trick for my lips from TikTok or Instagram Reels or one of those things. They do a little line down here. This is a Makeup Forever pencil. I'm obsessed. It's my new fave. And then do the same thing. A little line right here. I really like these Fenty Beauty lip glosses. This peachy color. Now, if I feel like the rest of my face is a little pale, because sometimes it's darker and sometimes it's paler, I'll take the lighter pink one. I'm going to get my Anastasia pencil. We all have imperfections in our eyebrows that we have to fill in. So I'm going to fill in. I had a chicken pox right here back in the day. This eyebrow kind of stops shorter than the other one. So I just bring that out a bit. Yep. That's a dewy J-Lo glow look. And then to finish it off, I take the finishing touch, Makeup Forever. I forgot my mascara. This is the most important part. Now, I can do a 5-minute version of this for you guys one day, but maybe I'll save that for when I come out with my makeup line. For the skin from here down, it's just as important as your face. I have a serum, a body cream, and a booty cream. If you know, you know, and you're obsessed. Put my serum on first. This is for cellulite. This is for dimpling. This is for stretch marks. You're going to feel it's going to have a little heat to it, especially when you combine this product with the next product, the cream. And then we put the cream on top. This is the first time you guys are seeing this product. I am sharing it with you first here. And I use it on my hands as well. All right, guys. Well, I mean, I couldn't be more glowy right now. Thank you. I love you guys. Have the most amazing day. Remember, I am magnificent and my life is full of joy, laughter, adventure, and love. Success and prosperity too. Put it all in there. Bye.